During my penny roll hunting today, I found this great penny. And before I begin to dive into it a little bit, which I did during the long version video, ask yourself and be honest. If you looked at this penny from right here, would you just say, oh, look, a 2001 in low AU condition and put it with the rest of your zinc pennies? Or would you have noticed anything interesting about it? Yep, I can see from this distance, I can see the misaligned die, the possible wire rim. Okay, that's about it from this distance. I was on 3 something, I think. And I said, oh, look at that L. From this distance, I said, oh, look at the L. If it from this distance, I would have just chucked it. But from this distance, from the 3x zoom, I was like, oh yeah, it looks like there's something on the L. And it wasn't until I looked closer that I noticed there was a double die. How cool is that, man? Look at that. Look, you can see it in the eye. The whole Liberty is doubled, and so is the IN. So what I did was, I'll show you the rest of what I did. I did 2 things. Number 1 is I went on Copper Coins to see if he had any mention of a double die in a 2001, which usually I don't find anything that I have on his channel, but this time I did. And I believe this is the double die we have, right? Nice spread southwest shown of Birdie of Lib. We have it, of course, on the L. He doesn't have it on the L, and he has it as a class 8. I said, okay, class 8, no problem. So let's check out what a class 8 is. Class 8 is the tilt hub doubling. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I did read the whole thing in the long episode video that I did. But basically, as my understanding, and again, you could read this on your own. Here, I'll do that. So if you want to read the whole thing. Basically, when the working die, right? Because remember, there's several dies in the process of making the final die that, as I understand it, that strikes the planchet, that makes the coin, right? The working die makes the coin. So the other hubs, right? They call the dies the hubs. The other hubs that produce the working die, if they are slightly off tilted, then they will make a doubling appearance due to the misalignment. The working hub that's going to make the coin, and the one that's making the working hub, when they hit, they were slightly off misaligned, and as a result, it put a separate image. So this one was tilted. This hub was tilted just a little bit, and you can see just a little bit in the IN and the L, right? So it's right there in this portion of the hub, the working hub. And it created this double die that you can see in the Liberty and the IN. Mostly in the Liberty, though, I would have to say. That is a beautiful, beautiful example. And you can see him spreading to the south west, the south and the west, which is exactly what he says in on his coin, but he doesn't have the L as being identified like we see here. Look how nice that is. That's absolutely stunning. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can see the rest of the elements. I don't see any other doubling. In the GOD, in the God, there appears to be some extra thickness. There might be some doubling in the GOD, but really, it's the Liberty. Class 8 double die. Please click like and subscribe.